Three.
Hi guys! Welcome back. Hi neighbors! Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I have a special guest with me. I have my friend. This is Mojupe. You can call her Mo. I'm going to tag her Instagram page below so you guys can go follow. But without further ado, I think no, let me let you introduce yourself first.
Hello, hi guys. My name is Mojupe, aka Mo. You can call me Mo.
I like money. I like vacation.
That's basically it, yeah. I'm an aspiring YouTuber.
Yeah.
By the way, she's trying to put me through the whole.
Don't worry. So her YouTube channel is going to be up soon. You guys should check out for that. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so the last video, I made a video on reproduction. I'm using this, I'm basically going to talk about, we're going to talk about stuff that happened in Nigeria, Lagos, basically everywhere. So my friend actually has an actual story that happened. We're talking about reproduction, by the way. You guys should have this in mind.
Especially in the north,
especially yeah. So there's a story you were telling me the other day. Just enlarge.
Right, so about the whole reproduction process, I would say that out of 100% of every youngsters, or should I say teenagers in Nigeria, especially in the northern part of Nigeria, I would say that 80% of them are underage. And out of those 80% which are underage, then I think 70 or 60, if I would not exaggerate it, are mothers at a very young age. They are the ones who reproduce the most. Yeah. So I have an aunt. She runs an NGO. It's called Jewel's Hive. I think her name is Mrs. Oluwatoyin Falaye. So sometimes I attend her programs or events. Sometimes I even go to court with her. So I get to read stories. I get to hear stories of how a girl of 13 was married off by her family members to a man of 83, and after all the whole formality, he takes her in, sleeps with her, impregnates her, and then abandons her. You can imagine a 13-year-old who still needs love and care from her parents, birthing a child, like somebody who has no knowledge of how to take care of herself fully, is now responsible for another life.
A baby taking care of
a baby. So you see, that alone is traumatizing. She has your husband left you. Okay, imagine you go to the north and marry her, and then you bring her to the city, bring her to Lagos to supposedly give her a life, and then you abandon her while she's pregnant. And a 13-year-old girl on the street. This is somebody that should still be in her parents' house.
Exactly.
They're still supposed to feed her and clothe her and everything, but she's on the street, looking for how to feed her own baby too, when she actually is still living.
Anything could actually happen. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen this. You're driving or you're in a bus in Lagos or whatever part of the country you reside in, and you're seeing beggars, and behind that beggar on a wheelchair, the person pushing the beggar is a young girl in her hijab and everything. She's probably about 9 to 13 years old, pushing the beggar. It was only after a couple of findings around me here that you get to understand that these girls are actually not just helpers. They come under the guise of, oh, this is maybe my child, or somebody's child. They said, boy, you should come and take care of this baba. They come under that guise of a child taking care of an elderly man. But then you come to find out that these people are actually married.
The girl, what she's trying to say is the girl is actually
Married to the old man.
Not necessarily the old man, the incapacitated person.
How a child of 6 to 13, even 18 years old, you don't have any business. You don't have any business with sex. You're supposed to be in school, bettering your life or learning something.
And
I don't like the
sorry to cut you short. And then those kind of people are the girls we see. You like when you in traffic, you see girls of like, I think girls and guys, it'd be like 5, and then you'd be like, okay, this must be the elder sister, or this must be some sort of auntie or mommy, and then you later find out that the girl actually gave birth to the child.
To that small.
And then she has nowhere to live. She's in traffic, she's begging, looking for means to feed herself and her supposed siblings, which can possibly be her child. You understand? So these are the issues. You marry them from the north and then you bring them here, you maltreat them and abandon them, and they help you do everything. These children have no business being strong. They have no business reproducing. They have no business having children. They have no business going about with older men. Where they should be is in the school. They should be in class. They should be studying. But no, I mean, their parents, I don't know if it's poverty. It was actually heard. Yeah. Some of them are sold off, just for
peanuts.
It is
or
so
land. It doesn't even matter what the price is. You can't give birth to a child and then let them go like that.
True.
Nobody forced you to. Yes, there are cases of rape where the woman gets pregnant after an incident of rape. That's another thing. That's another story for another day. Yes. But when you are married, you have a child, you decide to get pregnant. You nurture that child for about a couple of years. I don't know where the disconnect is. And then there's something inside you that says, okay, let me sell my child off. There's no money in the house. There's no food in the house. Let me just give this girl off. And especially, it's like that for girls, especially
for the girl.
Let me just sell this girl off to this man that has money. Take her to the village, she'll have it. Take her to the city, she'll have a better life. I can't understand the disconnect.
It all boils down to what we're still fighting for, because in the north, I believe they have this whole mentality of the girl child is nothing. Like she belongs to school. She belongs to a man, or once she's of age, when she starts developing 2 tiny breasts, she should be in a man's house, she should be in a husband's house, she should be in the kitchen. They don't really look into, let's educate this girl, let's put her in school, let's, actually invest in her future. No. I just want her in her husband's house.
To be honest, right now, we are not being tribalistic in any way. I'm going to put out a disclaimer. We're not being tribalistic at all. These are facts. If you are a Nigerian, you would know this.
Yeah.
It's not like we're making up stories or lying. If you're a Nigerian, you would definitely know this. It happens on a daily basis. Slavery is not over yet. The era of slavery is not over yet. In this country and beyond. Yeah, for the girl child, you're basically seen as a baby making machine, a slave,
a sex slave.
We also have our part to play. If we put our foot down and say no, this should be, it's not right. I don't care how old the culture may have been. It was not set on the right foundation. A lot of our cultures were not set on the right foundation. Until today, people still live in the era where you feel a girl has no business learning anything. What's her business with school? What's her business with getting an education or going out to work? You train kids of that age with sex. You can't be grooming children with sex. It's crazy.
One thing I believe we should have like a particular or group of NGOs that should really
specialize in
taking care. Like, go to the streets. I'm not forcing anybody to do, but if you run an NGO and you see girls like that, you see things like that on the street and everything, try and find them and help them. When I go out and I see those kind of people, I know I really cannot talk to them that much, but the little I can do, I'll talk. And then depending on how she replies, some of them are, so they really do not understand English, so I really don't understand Hausa too. So when I see them, the only thing I can do for them in my own power is to give them, financial support or anything. I don't want an NGO yet, but I think that's not an excuse. I give them financial assistance. But I believe that this is where our NGOs should come in and rescue these girls. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, I believe they should come in and rescue these girls, take them off the streets. You know, they have nowhere to sleep, and then you see them sleeping in uncompleted buildings. You see them everywhere, in the market, on the street, at 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
You know you're not going to be able to fend for your family or fend for your children.
Please
don't get
I just feel like if you know you are not financially, if you are financially grounded, you have no business with reproduction. You really have no business with reproduction. Because I mean, you're finding it really difficult to feed yourself, and then you're thinking of bringing another soul into this world.
And another thing is, these girls getting pregnant, a lot of them don't even, their bodies are underdeveloped.
Yeah.
They could die. A lot of them have died from this process.
Oh, did you see that story of the 11-year-old Benue girl? That story.
Her auntie's husband was sleeping with her and then eventually got her pregnant.
And he sent her back to her village. I think now she gave birth to a boy or something.
Yeah.
You can imagine that kind of situation.
For the men out there who think that young girls, underage girls, minors are attractive, there's screws loose in your head.
Honestly.
I'm sorry if nobody has told you this before. You're a pedophile.
Yeah.
You're a pedophile. We don't shed enough light on it.
We don't really talk about it enough. People really don't. I think there are NGOs, you know, that are specialized in that kind, they're specialized in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
I just feel like the public are not even interested.
Yeah.
Because I see things like that on blogs, you know, on channels and everything, but I feel like the public are not even interested. I just think that the government of Nigeria should just place, you know, an order or something, like each family must not have like more than 2 kids.
I don't want bumpers to like this.
Two, and I'm done.
That's it. We really do need to get awareness out there, especially for education. First of all, if the parents knew better, I don't think this would be the case. You wouldn't be selling your children off for whatever the price. There's something we call them born trading. You just first you give birth and throw the child away, send the child off to somewhere. And the people you sell them off to are maltreating them heavily. You see girls, boys and girls, little kids on the road with marks all over their bodies, wounds everywhere. Probably because they did something very minor, like maybe not washing plates. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us at
Mole of Lagos _ MOLFLAGO.
Yeah, Mole of Lagos _ it should be either here or on this side of the screen, wherever. And also follow me at the Rainbows on Instagram. You guys, if you want to see a part 3, please like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you share to all your friends. Thank you for stopping by. Also,
bye.
Don't forget to comment. Bye.